Alright, what is going on, guys? Raku here with another part of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Alright, in this episode we're basically just going to continue on with the Struggle Tournament. Last episode we pretty much started it. And I believe we are going to finish it here, and in this fight we are going to fight Vivi. It's a really short scene, to skip it. Now this fight is actually kind of tricky because Vivi is actually no pushover. You actually have to watch out for her. Now she's not like incredibly difficult, but again she's not a huge pushover. I pretty much won kind of right now because I already have more than her. But again, if you just want to make everything go faster, just try to hit her. Guarding is just a saving grace in this fight. Let's see if I can beat her. I don't want to get hit at all. Of course I get hit right after I say that as well. Right, come on, Vivi. Crap. Oh crap, that's a combo, whatever move. Now, you won't have it on any other mode, but draw on this fight is actually... Well, in every struggle fight, draw is amazing because... I'm just going to wait out the timer. Draw is amazing in every single struggle fight because it just draws them to you while they don't get drawn to you at all in any other fight because you don't have draw. Alright, so basically some more of these guys come up and appear in front of us. Come on. And we do have the key with us, so we can't hurt these guys right away. Please go away. Again, the whole hit them twice and triangle strategy works wonders. But of course they're gonna hit me. Of course. Yeah, that's why the whole thing doesn't really work too well when you're in like a huge mob of them.
Roxas! Alright! Fight, fight, fight! You really don't remember. It's me. You know, Axel.
Axel?
Talk about blank with a capital B. Man, oh man. Even the Dusks aren't gonna crack this one.
Wait a sec. Tell me what's going on.
This town is his creation, right? Which means we don't have time for a Q&A. You're coming with me, conscious or not. Then you'll hear the story. Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Number 13, Roxas. The Keyblade's chosen one.
Okay, fine. You asked for it.
Alright, so now we gotta fight against Axel. Now this fight actually is kind of tricky. It's not really tricky per se, but it is... I would just recommend staying up against the wall most of the time. Basically, pretty much the fight is just guarding all of his attacks and then just backing up. Just do that. He's going to do it again. Of course, I do not guard. But he does that. Once he picks it up, guard again. Okay, I really suck at timing right now. And then you can get a full combo off on him. Now I'm just going to use a potion here. Every time he goes like up to you really fast like that, just go ahead and just guard, because he's just gonna do this, and guarding pretty much It blocks literally every one of his attacks. I think it takes about 5, maybe 6 combos to take out. And again, I just completely recommend. Oh crap! I completely just recommend staying up against the wall. When the screen gets dark like this, it means he's using his desperation move, and it's not that bad, but it can be worrisome. It's just a kind of just a rinse and repeat fight, nothing much here. Honestly, I don't think I even needed to use that potion, so I kind of wasted it. Alright, sorry about that pause. Let's do it again. It takes forever to do that when he does it like that. And there we go. And I believe we get scanned from this. Right now I'm just going off memory, off of the abilities. Later on it probably will bring up like a little guide to show me. I'm just going to skip this cutscene real quick. Alright. So basically, Axel's gone now. I'm actually surprised I actually beat him on my first try, because he normally takes me like 2 tries, and the bad thing about that fight is that if you lose against Axel, you have to go through the Vivi fight again. So that is really not something you want to do, especially since that can take a while, especially if you don't know how to fight Axel. But again, it's tricky, but it's easy once you know how to do it.
You two, play fair now. You're at the top of the bracket.
There's only room for one up here.
Well, may the best man win.
Hey, Rucksack. How about you throw the match for me?
Roxas! Focus!
Let me win, and I'll make it worth your while.
Get real.
Roxas, our underdog hero, versus Setzer, our defending champion. The winner of this match will be the true champion. That's bragging rights for a whole year, folks.
Whatever you think is right, you're wrong. And that is a big mistake.
Alright, so you have to fight against this guy. Now, I believe you actually don't have to win against him. You just have to just survive. Okay, he's just literally just standing there. I don't know why I'm fighting. He's actually kind of a pushover in my opinion. But again, you don't have to win against this guy, but it is to your best bet to actually win against him, because you actually get a pretty special reward if you do win. Now he is going to guard, unlike any of the other fights, where he can block your attacks, and once you do hit him, at least a full combo, he will do that. And that's his multi-dagger attack, which you actually do want to stay away from that, because you will lose a lot of orbs from that. But if you guard it, he'll just, you can retaliate. And yeah, that is why you don't want to get hit by any of his moves. Just guard and just get a full combo on him, and you should, of course. He only has 5 though, so it shouldn't be that much longer. Go, go, go! Well, I mean, I win either way, so. Right. So you won. Awesome. 1 to 198.
Roxas!
You did it!
That was awesome, Roxas!
The rest of the scene is pretty much them just saying the same thing. Now, you do get this item if you win. If you don't win, you obviously don't get these items. But again, it is in your best bet to do it, because it is an equipable item that actually, it's not, it is great for this early in the game, but it's not really, you know, something that you really need. Alright, so let's equip it. Alright, it's a piece of armor that we can equip. Go with this, and there we go. Also, it'll tell you like what it increases. You can't read it, but I believe it's fire, You protects you against fire damage, ice damage, and some other kind of damage. I can't remember at the moment. Also, we need to equip the scan ability. Let's go. Alright, so we got Vivi over here. Now I'm trying to remember exactly where we go. I believe we come over here. And we have to go all the way. Oh, here's a lot. Let's see. Get this. And we come over here. Now, you can go and explore, but there's nothing really, like, special here that you really want to, like, explore about. But there is Hainer. What you want to do is come into the train station, and I believe a cutscene will appear.
The time has come. Our hunt for the Seven Wonders begins. Whoa. Find new rumors already?
Nothing on Market Street.
You twerps aren't gonna scoop us. We're going to the terrace with you.
Hainer, it's not a race.
Well, it is now. Come on, we can all go.
Alright, so now that that is over, we are back here at the Sunset Station. Also, in the last cutscene, it was kind of sad to seeing that Roxas just didn't have one. I think it's just that pretty much just forgot it. Right, now you can take it back if you actually do want to go all the way there. But basically, what we're supposed to do is that we're supposed to uncover mysteries all across this area. And if you come over here, you can start the first mystery. Over here. And you will press this wall thing, and for some reason, there's like volleyballs that come out of this wall. I really don't get it, but yeah. And then you press triangle at the end, and then this little flicker of static will appear, and then a random-ish cutscene will activate. It's kind of random. It just doesn't tell me too much, honestly. Even when I actually do watch the cutscenes over and over again, it just doesn't tell me too much about the game. It's kind of, again, just a whole random thing. And if you come in here, you'll find another one of these secrets to do. Alright, so while we're just going through all these secrets, and we have to fight Vivi. Like, I'm not sure why this is, but basically we just have to fight all, like, it's a bunch of clones of her. This actually is probably the only meaningful one, meaning that Vivi kind of is, like, it's not the Vivi that we know. Especially when, like, we hit her, she turns into these, like, constructed files. I don't know how to explain it, but there are a lot of them, as you can tell, and you pretty much just had to hit all of them. They don't really do that much damage, but you shouldn't have that much trouble. And this one should be the last one, and there it is. So yeah, I hope y'all don't mind the whole kind of skipping cutscenes thing again, but I think it's just more entertainment. Again, I'm not skipping every single cutscene. I will skip most cutscenes from here on out. But as for the intro part of this game, I'm still not going to skip the most important cutscenes, at least. Right? So yeah, I don't know. My love for this game kind of just appeared. I beat this game a plethora of times. Probably my favorite game of all time. And it's just amazing. And oh yeah, there's also a secret over here. Also, there's a bunch of chests. There's not really too many for you to find here. I think those are really the main two you really want to get because they're just both potions and high potions. But if you come over here, you will find a dark silhouette version of you. Now, he can guard and everything, and he does have pretty much the same movement patterns as you, but if you do hit each other at the same time, you will both retaliate, but you will have like a lot more time to actually hit him again before he can hit you. Also, as you can see in the top right corner, our scan ability. It shows us the HP of the enemy, even though I'm not really so sure if you would count this as an enemy. Also, do not do the second finisher. It just comes to a waste, as you can see, because I almost died there because it kept doing the second finisher during the attack. As well as the second finisher is something that is only in critical mode, but it is incredibly useful throughout the game. Trust me, like the second finisher that you get is just, it's just amazing. That's just all I could say. Almost all the abilities are amazing. Well, I mean, they all are good in their own use, but the second finisher is probably just the most amazing. Right, and just come up here, there's a bunch of kids walking around. I'm not sure why he's up there, but he is. Right, and we have the last secret right here. This one's actually just, it's probably the easiest. It's just, you just meant, like, there's basically just something inside of this trash bag. Get on top of it, and then it'll start running. You have to wait for the thing to go down. And basically, whenever it runs towards a trash can, just press triangle. It's really easy. It goes down faster and faster as time goes on. And it's just kind of a joke. It does go faster, especially towards the end. And, nope, not this time. I love how Roxy just poses like he's on top of it. Now, I do love what's in the inside, actually. It's just a freaking dog. Oh, he's so cute. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, once you do complete that one, you will get sent all the way back here, and you actually have to go all the way back over there. I'm not so sure why they make you go all the way over here again. But this train it is a reaction command thing that you can press triangle and get on top of easily. Okay. Let's go back inside of here to the sunset area. I'm just gonna skip this cutscene. Okay. And now we're here back at the station plaza, and here's, not sure what he was trying to say. I can't remember. Like I actually did memorize what everyone said at one point, but it's been not too long since I played this game. But it's not like long to where I have to like go back and like relearn everything. Because I mean, my memory from this game has been so just implanted in my mind because I just love this game so much. Again, like these skateboards are just like so much faster. But basically where you're supposed to go is you're supposed to go in here, and if you aren't supposed to go in here, then I'm really messing it up. As I was saying, basically if I'm not supposed to come in here, I'll probably just be cutting this out, so I'm not even sure why I'm talking, but if I'm not, and we're supposed to go this way, then it is good that I am talking through this. Now, is this? Yes, it is. Now I'm just going to skip this cutscene again. And basically we just get a bunch of more cutscenes. Alright, and we have Roxy sleeping. So yeah, alright. Now we have the usual spot again. This area, at the beginning of the game, it's a lot of just rinse and repeat. You're just going through the same exact stuff over and over again, I feel like. But it still has meaning in the end. And we have to fight more of these guys. Trust me, like I said, you're gonna like just get annoyed from fighting these things over and over again. Right? And again, there's only 2 right now, so you can easily hit him and beat him like this. Also, you can use a finisher now, like, and know when to use it because you actually have the HP bar ahead. And I could have done a finisher there, but oh, we got this guy. This guy is a pain in the... Oh my god, I hate this guy so much. He goes in the ground to where you can't hit him at all, but if you hit him at the right time, he will come out of the ground. But it's just a pain to actually have to fight him. And like the thing is, he can explode and just like one-shot you. I'm not sure why they made it like that, but he is just a pain. Also, I love like the whole like little slow-mo thing you do like at the end of every fight like that. Right. And now the person we saw earlier with the red mask froze Axel and just one place. Not too sure why. We'll find out that later. But let's go over here. Right, and there's Axel talking to himself. But if we come over here, we're supposed to go back to where we just came from. Well, not really, we just came. Also, we can fight these enemies some more and gain some more experience. But, oh wait, wrong way. We're supposed to go the other way, sorry. We can fight these guys more and just gain some more experience. But I'm really, like, I don't really want to grind at all. Like, if anything, I'll probably be under level for most of this, but it's fine. Like, I'm pretty sure I can do it under leveled, but let's just keep going. And there is no skateboards for some reason. Like, I really don't know why there's no skateboards. So you literally have to run, just walk. Or, well, not walk, but just run all the way over here to the same exact mansion area. So I'm not sure why they made it to where you have to do that, but it's something you have to do. Again, you have these annoying guys. One of my least favorite enemies this early on. Oh my god. No, I never actually, if you don't have, like, my monitor has, like, a pretty big brightness, so I can kind of see this area fine. If you don't have a bright screen, that place is a pain to navigate through. Like, it is so dark if you don't have a bright screen. For some reason, it is extremely dark. Also, you got these little mini guys. They're not really a threat. They do turn into, like, some weird, like, I don't know, they're just weird enemies. Like, they're like birds, but like they have like feet that just creepily just walk up to you. It's weird. Also, I just basically just hit those two just to get that one level. But it's really not that big of a deal. I'm not going to fight anymore. If you come over here, there's a bunch of items in this area. I do recommend getting them. Again, there's hardly any like threatening enemies to actually defeat you here. Except that one. But let's come through this door. It's got a whole white room. We get a note and a map to this area. This area I always like this room. It is the only room with this like custom, like this. If you see in the bottom left screen there, like our command menu, it is the only room in the game where you can have this command menu. It also has like the card. It's reminiscent of Chain of Memories, which I always liked, but no, I don't think really many people notice it because that is the only room in the game where you can see that custom command menu. I love that they did that, but I feel like there should have been like some other special room in the game where that has more importance, because that room has hardly any importance at all. Like, I mean, it's important, but like it's not as important as some other rooms in the game, is what I'm trying to say, kinda. So again, I thought there would be enemies in this room. I don't know why there isn't. Basically, there's like a hidden path down here. Now we have Roxas just walking down here, and we are going to come across this destroyed computer. I believe if you don't skip all the cutscenes, you can see Rox destroying them. He destroys them just because his memory is kind of iffy on that. Okay. And let's come in. Sorry, that was the wrong scene I was actually thinking of. But we do have to fight a lot of enemies in here. Trust me, this is not going to be fun. Now, I do not recommend continuously using this. I actually do recommend fighting them and getting them all out as fast as you can. Now, sometimes you actually can do your finisher and do the whole like reaction command thing at the same time. So that's actually really good if you can do that. But sometimes you just can't, and oh yeah, something like this. Just fight him, please die. Right, and we also have this guy. Oh god, we got two of them. I don't know, I've died to these guys so much, it's just like, just seeing them is just like, just scares the crap out of me. Now where's the other one? There. Right, ouch. Oh come on, come out of there. See, this is why like I think they're so annoying, especially they can do that! Okay. Now you know why I hate those things. I'm just going to cut back to where I was. I will see ya in a second. Okay. Alright, so I'm back at where I am. Again, I haven't damaged these guys at all, but again, these guys are kind of tricky. You just gotta just hurry up and do your best to knock them out as fast as you can. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake. I should have guarded earlier instead of actually just going on, because that attack will knock you out at this range. Now right here is where you can attack him and get him out of the ground. Now again, these guys can explode, so you really want to make sure to knock these things out as fast as you can.
Simply amazing, Roxas.
Axel.
You really do remember me this time. I'm so flattered! But you're too late!
I've always loved this fight, and I always loved that cutscene. Now, here we have two Keyblades. There are not any Keyblades that we have had previously. Now, Roxas just becomes a complete badass, in my opinion here, and you're basically overpowered for Axel at this point. Like, all you have to do is just mash X, which is too overpowered, and if you complete a ground combo, you will knock him into the air, which is, and then you can just do another air combo, which is so stupid. But this fight, it's incredibly easy, but it's just one of my favorite fights just because Roxas just becomes a complete and total just savage against Axel. And that's just why I love this fight.
You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you!
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
Axel.
Let's meet again in the next life.
Yeah, I'll be waiting.
Silly. Just because you have a next life.
Alright. So yeah, that scene was always just like really touching to me. It's just that scene. Alright, and now we come in here. Roxas just walks down this hallway. And we also get another item. And we get these interesting pods. Now, if you actually look in them, well, this one doesn't really have anything, so you can't really see them. But if you come look over here, we can see a duck, which I think his name is Donald, Goofy. And yeah, we can't really see any of these other ones, but I wonder what's behind this door, and let's go.
At last, the Keyblade's chosen one.
Who are you talking to? Me? Or Sora?
To half of Sora, of course. You reside in darkness. What I need is someone who can move about the realm of light and destroy Organization 13.
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world. And if I'm a servant, then you should consider yourself a tool at best.
Was that supposed to be a joke? 'Cause I'm not laughing!
My apologies. This is only a data-based projection. Come, over here.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hatred with Sora. He's far too nice for his own good.
No! My heart belongs to me!
Sora. You're lucky. Looks like my summer vacation is over.
And here is the end of the intro, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. That is probably my favorite quotes, is what Roxas just says there, in just... It's such simple, but it just means so much to Roxas. It's just the whole summer vacation thing, and basically everything we get is just... here is just... what's it called? Everything that just happens is just Sora reuniting and coming out of the chamber. Now, here we have everyone. Now you will see Sora right out of the chamber. Right here, now we play as Sora. Now, Sora's clothes are extremely small on him if you actually kind of see it. His legs, I don't know if you can kind of tell, his clothes are extremely small because he spent a whole year in that chamber. But he still grew. So yeah, that is, I found that to be a really cool detail. Also, there's I think just this item alone. Also, I love the way that Sora just opens chest. It's just like he just spins his Keyblade and just opens it. I just find that so, like, just cool. Right. Also, what I recommend doing is Donald and Goofy will have their own items on them. I recommend taking them off of them. I feel like you could use them more yourself than Donald and Goofy ever could use them. They're mainly just going to either use them on themselves or just use them on you. Now, you can make it to where they don't use them on themselves and only use it on you, but still, they probably won't use it on you at the right times. Now, I'm probably just going to end this episode off here, because it's been kind of a long episode, and we'll start our journey on next episode. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed. In the next episode, we will begin our adventure as Sora. Alright, and I'll see y'all again. See you next time. Bye.